Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Good, Your Honor.
All right. Booker, we have anyone? Good morning. Anyone in the waiting room?
No, Judge, everybody's in.
Everybody's in? Okay. Well, all right. We'll get started then. I will explain to the Zoom audience how we'll be calling the Zoom. I will be calling the Zoom by the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off, because I do need to see you. You are in court, and then announce yourself to the court. I'll say it one more time. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves. Turn your camera on if it is off, because again, you are in court and I do need to see you. And then announce yourself to the court, because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zooms in this morning, I do issue FTAs, that stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we'll begin. This is Monday, February 13th, 2023, County Court 12, calling the 9 o'clock docket. And we'll start with Joseph J. Carrillo. Joseph J. Carrillo. Frank Alcantara. Frank Alcantara. Fernando Ezrazra. Fernando Cabrera Ezrazra. Dennis Cadetta. Dennis Cadetta.
Here, Judge.
Did Dennis
Present.
answer?
Yes, ma'am, right here, present.
Oh, thank you, Dennis. Got you checked in. I see it. Armando Bernal.
That looks like it's a jail case, Judge.
Jail case. Okay, I see it. Salim Nurani.
Yes, my lord, I'm here.
Could you turn your camera on, sir?
Yeah, my camera is on. The camera on, sir?
Yeah, your camera on so I can see you. Eden, I'll circle back around to you when you figure out how to turn your camera on. Eden Polanco Cortez. Joe Luis Hernandez.
Yeah.
Christopher Dean Ritchie. Victor Manuel Trujillo. Alexander Lee Alicia. Edward Ray Mendoza. Wendy Michelle Van Natter.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Got to check in. Travis Latham. Jackie
Present, Your Honor.
Alfaro. Who said that? Jackie Alfaro. Anthony Botello.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, Anthony. Got you checked in. Isaac Adespi. Aiden Adespi. Thank you, sir. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Ramirez Cervantes. Claudia Cervantes Ramirez. Kirby West Edwards. Felito Pons. Lisa Marie Hunter. James Rodriguez.
I'm present, Your Honor. Sorry, present. Liza.
Liza.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Got to check in.
Thank you.
James Sebastian Rodriguez.
Good morning, Judge. Elizabeth Russell. I'm here for Mr. Rodriguez, and I'm pretty sure he's logged on.
Okay, James Rodriguez, are you on the Zoom? I'll circle back around to it, Counselor.
Thank you, Judge.
Amethyst Celeste Norton. Jose Trinidad Aboitis.
Present, Your Honor.
Could you turn your camera on, sir? Thank you. Jose, got you checked in. Margaret Rooney. Matthias Rodriguez. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. No? All right, I will go back through this list one more time for the individuals that did not answer at the first docket call, and we have quite a few defense attorneys, so please reach out to your clients to try to get on the Zoom this morning. Do not want to be issuing this many FTAs. All right, I'm going to give some instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the two ADAs on the Zoom. That would be Caleb or Kendra. Even if you have talked to them last court setting, defense attorneys, and you still want the same thing, you have not changed your mind, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if you just got hired last night or last week or last month, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if there is a felony pending along with this County Court 12 case, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. I see no downside to communication, guys. I know that I am over here trying to move my docket. I know that you defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives. And we cannot do this without communication. So defense attorneys, just please take a few moments to go into the breakout room to get on the same page about the status of this setting, this hearing this morning. Now, defense attorneys, if you've talked to one of the two ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that talk, that chat, that email was about this setting today, I'll take that. I do consider that a confer. I would highly recommend that that's what you guys would do. So when you get on the Zoom, when I get to the part about who's conferred already, you can quickly say, yeah, we can get your client a reset if that's what you need or want, and we can release your client very quickly. But we're here now. So defense attorneys, how we're going to do this is I need you to send chats to Booker. Booker's going to line you guys up in order of how he receives those chats to go into the breakout room. Now, it is 9:08. Usually by 10 o'clock, we're more than 75% done with this docket. I say that to say that we do try to move things along quickly in County Court 12. So defense attorney, when Booker puts you guys in those breakout rooms, please do not pop out of the breakout rooms to say, no one has come to see me in the breakout room. Just exercise a little patience. Like I say, guys, we are trying to move things along very quickly over here, okay? All right. So I'm going to go back through this list one more time. Remember, I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves. Turn your camera on if it is off because you are in court and I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera off after that and then announce yourself to the court. Because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering that you're not answered. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zoomed in this morning, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we'll begin again. Is Joseph J. Carrillo on the line, on the docket now? Joseph J. Carrillo. How about Frank Alcantara? Frank Alcantara. Let's see. Armando Bernal, that's the jail one. That's the
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Eden Polanco Cortez. Eden Polanco Cortez. I thought I saw that on that name on the
Judge, I
document.
removed him. He's connecting by audio now.
Okay, all right. Joe Luis Hernandez. Joe Luis Hernandez. No. Christopher Dean Ritchie. Christopher Dean with Ritchie.
I'm right here.
Thank
Your
you,
Honor.
Christopher. Got you checked in. Victor Manuel Trujillo. Victor Manuel Trujillo. No. How about Edward Ray Mendoza? Edward Ray Mendoza. Travis Latham. Travis Latham. Travis Latham.
Present, Your Honor.
Yeah, Travis, can you turn your camera on? That was the problem last time go around. Turn your
yeah.
camera on so I can see you.
Okay, let's see. There it
There we
is.
go. Got it, Travis. Thank you. Got you checked in now. Jackie Alfaro. Jackie Alfaro.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, Jackie. Got you checked in.
Thank you.
Claudia Cervantes Ramirez. Claudia Cervantes Ramirez. Kirby West Edwards. Kirby West Edwards. Felito Pons. Felito Pons. James Sebastian Rodriguez. James Sebastian Rodriguez. Margaret Rooney. Margaret Rooney. And Matias Rodriguez. Matias Rodriguez. All right, this docket twice. Individuals on the docket, you think you're in the right place and you did not hear your name called at all this morning. You did not hear your name called. Anyone?
Me,
Me too.
Who answered first?
DeMarcus Franklin.
DeMarcus. DeMarcus, was today the day you're supposed to be here, or did someone tell you to show
I
up?
thought it was last Friday, but
Mhm.
I called and they told me the 13th. So I had exited off the call Friday and just
Okay.
yeah, I was
DeMarcus,
told.
DeMarcus, do you know your call's number, or your attorney? Do you know your call's number for your case, or your SID?
I do not. I know my SID. My SID is 11-01855.
Judge, his cases were dismissed on Friday.
Oh, they was.
Marcus, your cases were dismissed.
Oh, see, yeah, I appreciate it.
Congratulations, you're free to leave the Zoom, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, there anyone else? I heard another name.
President, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Javier.
Javier, could you turn your camera on, please?
Christopher
Okay.
Vitello, we got you checked in, sir. You're good.
Javier Lerma, do you know your cause number or your SID number, Javier?
Yes, Your Honor. It's hold on. SID number. Just trying to look for it.
Okay.
Okay. 754-147.
147. You got
My
that
attorney
book?
is Adam Cobbs. Is my
Okay.
attorney.
Okay. 754-147.
I think there was a mix-up because my court date, I thought it was today, but he told me it was Friday. But he was mixed up too. Like, there was a mix-up on the date.
Okay.
But
What day was it, Booker?
Judge, it was actually set for Friday.
Okay. Does he have a warrant?
No, Judge.
Okay. All right. Stay on, Javier. We'll try to reach out to your client, your attorney. Okay. We'll try to get
Okay.
Adam.
okay, thank you. Thank you.
Is there anyone else that did not hear their name called at all?
Judge, this is Paul Acevedo.
Okay.
I have Brett Allen Roberts on your docket. He's here in my office. We're going to enter a plea and application.
Alan Roberts.
Brett
Is
Allen
that an
Roberts.
add-on? Because that name is not on the docket.
It's an add-on, Your Honor.
Brett Roberts was an add-on, Booker.
Yes, Judge, I have him on mine for number 3. Is he not
No,
on?
no, I have Fernando as Rosler for number 3.
Okay, so I have number 1, Catherine Contreras, which is a plea. Number 2, Christopher Montatello, which is a plea.
Do we have the same docket? Do you have Monday?
Let me bring you a copy of mine.
Okay. My docket says Monday 2/13. Yeah, I think we have a wrong docket, Booker.
I'll bring you out the right one, Judge.
What Booker do you have? What docket do you have?
It says the add-on. He does not have Zoom, and Johnny's gonna be coming in for him,
Okay,
but he's here.
okay, all right. All right, were there any other people that did not hear their name called at all this morning? Anyone?
Your Honor, this is Marisa Morales. I'm the attorney for Kay Contreras, who Mr. Booker just called as the first plea set for today. So I'm one of the add-ons as well. So
Okay.
I'm here with her for the plea. Thank you.
Okay, no problem, no problem. All right, anyone else? Okay, all right, before we move forward, and please and whatnot, I'm gonna give a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12. Okay, first rule being defense attorneys that are taking pleas with their clients today. Remember, 2 sets of paperwork. 1 set comes from the court, 1 set comes from the district attorney's office. If you're not sure if your client has done all of the paperwork, Booker can put you in a breakout room with your client and you can go over these matters. I just don't want anyone to sit on the docket for an hour or so. And when I finally call the case, we discover that no paperwork or only part of the paperwork has been done. Okay, easy solution. Just get in the breakout room and ask your client this. Also, defense attorneys that have if your client has an MTR today, remember, besides talking to one of the 2 ADAs, you must also speak to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the CLO, the probation officer for County Court 12. Of course, because it is an MTR, a motion to revoke probation, we do need the input from the probation department. All right. Also, the defense attorneys, if you're moving forward with a plea, please ask your client this one question. Are they a resident of Bexar County? We have just been getting so many ladies that are not telling us that. It's such an easy solution, but if your client takes a plea and this information is not going over there, your client could be living in another county, another state. They're getting an automatic violation, and we have gotten that frantic call from defense attorney. It's the easiest solution ever. Just let us know. I realize San Antonio is such a touristy city that we get a lot of outsiders. I just need to write on the file that this client resides in Harris County, Travis County, or even in the state of Florida, and then I'll make the decision: should we transfer the case to where your client does live, or should I just allow your client to report to probation by Zoom? We just had one Friday. We had one on Thursday. Guys, you do not want your client to start off with this conflict on the front end, right? It's just an easy solution, and no one needs that trouble. Okay, just let the court know. Just ask your client: are they a resident of Bexar County? I don't know why this question is not in the paperwork. Okay. Also, defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested at least twice for DWI, just arrested at least twice for DWI, your client's case is going to automatically be sent over to the DWI court. That is a specialty treatment court. I cannot mandate or order your client into that treatment court, but your client will be given the opportunity to talk to someone and be evaluated for what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Your client will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say no one again offered him help for what I see as red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Also, besides presiding over County Court 12, I do also preside over the mental health court for Bexar County. That is a specialty court. If anyone is interested in transferring their client to that court, just let Booker know. He can get the ball rolling. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been officially diagnosed with a mental health issue. If they think they have severe depression or anxiety or PTSD, bipolar, that is good enough for us. We will get them properly seen and screened by a doctor. I do run several dockets of mental health. One of the dockets, the PTD docket. If your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does his case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from their record at no cost to your client. Options for everyone. All right. So moving forward, are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred? You just need to give a report to the court and give your client a reset and release your client. Any defense attorneys that have already conferred?
Yes, Judge, I've already conferred.
Okay, go ahead, Elizabeth. What you got?
I have James Rodriguez, Judge, and that is cause number.
Did he ever get on? Because I still have an X by his name. Booker, did James Rodriguez ever get on?
I don't see him,
Or
Judge.
22.
So I just got a message from him, Judge, that he's logging on at 9:30. He thought it started at 9:30 apparently.
Okay.
In the meantime, we also have a dismissal pending your signature.
Okay.
So if you want to wait until he logs on, I completely understand that, and I'll make him aware of that.
Yes, get him on so he can get that dismissal and be on his way, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. All right, thank you. Any other defense attorneys already conferred? Just want to give a report to the court. Any defense attorneys?
Yes, Judge Brian Oriole from Sean Brown's office.
What you got,
Good
Brian?
morning.
Good morning.
I have Mr. Avoitis, 700-375.
That's number 24, Booker.
Yes,
No.
Judge, that's our first setting. So we're going to be getting the breath test discovery on this case. I've talked with the state to coordinate that once we have your signature on it.
Okay.
So we could just have a pretrial setting on that to get that from them.
Okay.
And
Did you just submit that? Because I don't have the.
no, we just got, since it's a brand new case, we just got the discovery uploaded through the state. So now that I have it, I was just making sure I had everything. So I'll have that file today.
Okay. Okay, no problem. What day you got, Booker?
April 3rd.
April 3rd, okay. Mr. Jose Aboitis, your court date has been reset till April 3rd, so you are free to log off, sir. Okay. All right.
And Judge,
Thank
the
you,
other
Your
one is,
Do you have any other matters?
just one other, Judge, 684-220, Miss Jackie Alfaro, Galindo.
Okay.
I believe the court will have it as Alfaro.
No, I have number 15, Booker, but on your docket is number 18. So, what you got?
And Judge, on that, there's quite a bit of mitigation going to the state on this case for some things that she's been doing.
Okay.
They're going to be reviewing that to give us an updated offer. And so if we could just have one more pretrial setting on that case, we could put it on the same day if you want to.
Okay.
April 3rd also, Judge.
April 3rd, okay. Jackie Alfaro, your court date has been reset till April 3rd, so you're free to log off.
Thank you.
And that's all I have this morning, Judge. May I be
Thank you,
excused?
Counselor, for coming on and conferring. You're free to leave also. You're excused.
All right. Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too. Any other defense attorneys that have already conferred?
Yes, Judge Hub, I conferred with ADA Bortner last Wednesday, and I'm here representing Christopher Buenfeo.
Did you confer today?
We have not yet, not at this time.
Okay.
Judge, that was set for a plea.
We have a plea figured out.
That's the plea. What's the name? What's the
Tell them to
client?
hold tight there to answer the.
Christopher Buenfeo.
Tell them to hold tight.
It's number
That's
2
not
on
a matter
my
either.
the one I just brought you.
And,
Okay. I'll check that file out. I'll get that file out.
And Judge James Rodriguez on
Yes.
now. That was
Uh,
number 25 for dismissal.
Yes.
He's on.
Mr. Rodriguez, James Rodriguez. Could you
Yes,
announce, sir? All right, Mr. Rodriguez. I am told that your case is dismissed. Is that the only case he has, Booker?
Yes.
Yes, Judge, that's correct.
All right, counselor still on?
I'm still here, Judge.
There you are. All right, Mr. Rodriguez, your case is dismissed, so you're free to log off, sir. And I
Okay,
don't know if
thank
I
you.
will be signed this yet, but as soon as court is over, I did go and look into my queue and sign up on everything. So it'll be done by the end of the day, probably by noon, okay, guys? All right, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You're free to log off. Thank you, counselor.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Are there any other defense attorneys that have already conferred?
Yes, Your Honor, I conferred and they want to transfer to DWI court, but I'm gonna ask Booker send me a referral so I can sign it today, hopefully sign it today.
Okay, Adam, what's the name of your client?
Travis Latham. Travis Latham.
Travis Latham?
Latham.
Let's see, what number was that? I do remember that kid. Latham. Okay. Just like Irene. Okay. 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 So number 17, Booker Travis Latham, that is going to be sent to the DWI court. So Adam, what happens is that Booker sends that referral out. I sign it, you sign it, it gets sent over. But we'll give him another 30-day reset just to keep track of it and make sure it's not hanging out there for a while.
Okay, I signed today, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. That's number 17, Booker Travis Latham.
4-4.
4-4. Okay, it's going to be in the meantime. It's going to be sent over to the DWI court. Okay, Mr. Latham, your court date has been set till April 4th, but your case is going to be sent over to the DWI court. So when they reach out to you for that evaluation, please respond. Okay. You're free to log off, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you sure can. Thank you, Adam, for coming on.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Any other defense attorneys that have already conferred? Caleb, you're here because you're ready to move forward with that plea. All the paperwork has been done for number 3, to number 2, Brentello, Christopher.
Yes,
So, Judge.
and Caleb also for number 1, Catherine Contreras.
Okay. All right.
And Caleb, Paul, did you get everything you needed for on your plea?
He's muted. Could you unmute, Paul?
I have not received the paperwork from the state.
Okay.
You could check in your junk mail because sometimes it goes there. Okay.
I'll check there too. Judge, I'm doing like 3 different courts right now. So I got both my devices kind of hooked up. So I'm going to have my secretary check the junk mail right now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So
Good morning, Your
we're
Honor.
ready on number 1 for Catherine and number 2 for Christopher.
Okay, number 1 and number 2. Okay, who's that? Someone just said my name.
Yes, Your Honor, I just wanted to make sure, Mr. Booker, did you receive the plea paperwork back from my client, Kay Contreras, on that plea?
Yes, somebody did.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure of that. Thank you.
All right.
Booker, you said number 3 was a plea?
For Brett Roberts?
I'm gonna have to confer on that one.
I don't have that file out either, Booker. I'm gonna look. Say, Booker, that number 1 and
Never mind on number 3. I'll just send out the discovery. I haven't sent it yet.
Hey, Booker, I don't have number 1 or number 2. Actually, I don't have number 3.
Oh, okay. Let me check Susan's desk.
Okay. I'll just keep looking through the files. Steve, do you have the file for Tom's client?
I do.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, thanks. It's a VR bond issue. Really? Okay, okay.
I'm gonna jump on your Zoom and talk.
Okay. I got it. Let's see. Why did I increase the volume? I don't know. I'm just going back and forth between them.
Because on the one Booker just took you,
Yeah.
number 6,
Oh, okay.
He's the one that always comes in, but no Zoom.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
And Tom, if you want to pop on and you need to talk to the GA, use it off on.
We're gonna move. Booker's gonna bring me the file. You got them?
This one was on Friday.
So that's okay, but what about the other case? I don't have that file either. Remember, okay, so I do not have. Yeah, Catherine Contreras, can you find that file? Is that
Might be mental health, is it?
no?
No, okay.
Is it? And how about Brett Robert Allen? I don't have that file either.
I'm getting both of those.
Duty, double duty, clerking and coordinator. Booker's grabbing the files, you guys. I'll get those please going in a minute.
Is that yours, Tom? Is that yours, right?
Your Honor,
Yes.
it's Christopher Ritchie here. My lawyer, Teresa Garcia, isn't present, but last time she had filled out all the paperwork. And I just wanted to know if she needs to be present for my case to move forward today.
Yeah, she has to be present. Let's see who your attorney is. Richie.
Teresa Garcia. She's in Egypt right now, I guess. Still.
Yeah, I'll let Booker deal with that. It's still on the Zoom though, and I'll let Booker see Mr.
Okay.
Richard.
Yes, ma'am.
Still on the Zoom.
Thank you.
Did you open it, Brett?
All right, everyone ready to move forward on Christopher Buentello?
Herman?
Christopher Buentello, is everyone ready to move forward on that case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Right. At this time, the court will call the case of Christopher Buentello, cause number 701411. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Caleb Bortner for the state.
Christine Brown for Christopher Buentello.
Good morning, Mr. Buentello. How are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Where is he? Are you the same Christopher Buentello who's been charged with a criminal trespass?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, I am.
Is Christopher on the Zoom? I cannot see him.
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay.
B17.
Thank you. Right. Okay, I see it. All right. All right. Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to enter into a plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Buentello, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, I have.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, I have.
And did you sign it?
I don't think I signed it yet.
Counselor, do you think Adobe signed it?
No, I haven't had any sort of arrangement to have it Adobe signed.
Booker. Where's Booker?
There was a field, there was a discovery acknowledgement that had been signed through Adobe, but not the other document for the admonishment.
So that's the part where I say there are two sets of paperwork. One set of paperwork comes from the court and one set comes from the district attorney's office. Booker, is the paperwork all been done or not?
Which client, Judge?
Christopher Buentello, we're doing that plea. I don't think they've done the defendant's waiver of constitutional. I don't think they've done the paperwork from the court yet. Two sets of paperwork, guys.
Judge, I believe the paperwork is in the file. Miss Brown brought that by. I believe all the paperwork is in the file.
I mean, you've given the file to me. There's nothing here but literally two pieces of paper. But he doesn't have a file. His file just got filed on Friday. There's no file.
My apologies.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, that's why I try to say it in the opening statements about the two sets of paperwork that need to be done. So
I'll send it over to you, Ms. Brown.
Okay. So that is the waiver of constitutional rights, which I definitely cannot move forward without that, because the client has to, tell the court that that's what they want to do. So we'll let you step back. Booker will put you in a breakout room with your client, and you guys can go over that paperwork together. Booker's going to forward it over to you right now. Okay.
How would he sign it absent?
It's like we do it all the time. Over there, they know what to do. They Adobe sign it, right? It's just for him. As soon as he Adobe signs it, actually gets, and you sign it, he signs it, it bounces back to the DA, and then it gets to me. We all sign it. It's all set up like that. It just goes, it'll know who's not signed the paperwork. So Booker's going to send it over there. And if he doesn't know how to do it, over there, the staff over there knows how to do it, so that they'll bring up the plea. It's very simple.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and then it'll go to you to sign also.
For sure.
Yeah, okay. All right, so let's put that aside for a moment. Let's move on to, everyone ready on Catherine Ann Contreras? Catherine Ann Contreras.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marisa Morales, I'm present for Catherine Contreras. She's also on.
Okay.
She's muted though, so she'll need to unmute.
Okay. Let's see this, let's see if that, Booker, that case, did it go to DWI court and did they bounce it back that she was, I'm assuming, not accepted? Did it ever go to DWI court? I don't see it written on the file.
Yes, sir, she was, and then it was rejected.
Okay, all right, very well. At this time, the court will call the case of Catherine Ann Contreras, cause number 691774. We need to state their name and who they represent for the record, please.
Caleb Bortner for the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marisa Morales for Catherine Contreras.
Good morning, Ms. Contreras. How are you doing? Do you know how to unmute yourself? Do you know how to unmute yourself?
Okay, am I on now?
Yes, you're on. Ma'am, do you know how to, could you set your device on a table so that it is still? Because you're bouncing all over the place.
I'm sorry, yes. This medicine that I'm on right now keeps me jittery and stressed, and I'm sorry, I will do this. I'll hold it in one place.
Okay, okay. All right, there you go. Are you the same Catherine Ann Contreras who's been charged to the DWI second?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes.
Have you had an opportunity to talk to your lawyer about this case?
Yes.
And counsel, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning? Counselor. Counselor, are you competent, your client, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea? I'm speaking, is Ms. Morales' screen
She's
frozen?
frozen.
I see.
Very good. Well.
Okay. Marisa Morales, your screen is frozen. We've been having a Wi-Fi problem. Okay, I think she's trying to jump back on. There she is. All right. There you go, Miss Morales.
Sorry, Your Honor. I don't know. I got.
That's fine. It happens. It happens. We're on Zoom. So I was asking you, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Contreras, did you get an opportunity to go over a document titled "The Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments"?
Yes.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
No.
Okay. How did y'all go over it together? Did you understand that document? Counselor, did you explain this document to your client?
Yes, Your Honor. We talked about the plea today and what, the options were, but that was on Friday. So today being Monday, maybe I need to.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to be assured that she understands her waiver of constitutional rights before we move forward in this plea.
Absolutely.
Do you understand your waiver of those constitutional rights in that document? Did you understand that document?
Yes, I believe I did.
That is not good enough. Can be, I believe I did. You're waiving some pretty important rights here, your constitutional right. How about, we just step back for a moment. Booker, could you put Ms. Morales in a breakout room with her clients? They can go over that document together.
Yes, Judge.
I still see, did you put the other one too in the Quintello?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, very well. Okay, all right, they'll step back. I'll be here, guys. Don't worry, we have till noon, okay? We'll move forward. We'll move on to Brett Allen Roberts. Is everyone here on that case? Brett Allen Roberts.
Judge, we're present. Do you have the plea paperwork already? Because Mr. Roberts just finished signing it.
Do you have everything, Booker? 2 sets of paperwork. One set from the court, one set from the district attorney's office defense attorney.
Caleb, I'm going to, do you need the defendant's email?
No.
Okay, well then,
Check your email again.
Paul, looks like I just need him to finish up on my end, and then once he finishes up, because I haven't got notification that he has signed everything. But
He
once,
signed- we just signed everything right now for your end. Now we're just waiting for the state.
let's see.
I've sent the discovery on that case to you.
I know I originally gave you the wrong email address. Which email address do you have?
PAcevadalaw@gmail.
No, for my client.
I don't need to send it to your client.
Oh, I signed it already, then I sent it back.
Okay.
And I got everything on my end.
Sounds like we're good.
So whenever you're ready, he's here. I'm sorry about the confusion, guys.
Oh, no worries.
I promise you guys, I've done this before.
Hey, Booker.
Yes,
could you come into the courtroom for a moment?
Yes, Judge.
If I can spend good money on a pen. This is spring. Yeah. Buy cheap one, which I saw off the screen. I just did. I'm not right there. Now, for some reason, the mechanism down here is not.
Christopher, are you available?
Because it's their second DWI arrest, they may do a referral to the DWI court to have the screen for the DWI court. It's just that's their process here. Let me give you a heads up on that. So what would that entail? Well, that entails it's a specialty probation supervision. They help you get through the programs if you're supposed to get through.
Hey, Paul, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Everybody ready to move forward on Brett Allen Roberts? Do we have all the paperwork in?
We do have the paperwork, Judge. I just want to make sure that we've done the DWI court referral first.
Okay. Is this a DWI? Is this a DWI2?
He has a prior arrest for obstruction.
Okay. Let's see here.
He may well have been referred. I just don't see it in my system.
Booker Desi, can you tell? Is Booker there?
I don't think he has, Judge.
Okay.
Judge,
How you doing?
on this SR, he already got credit for the 24 hours of, for the back. He already got credit for that.
Okay.
They were just asking if you wanted to allow him to get 15 hours of credit for perfect attendance.
Why would I give him credit for something he should do anyway? Like, is he supposed to do that?
Yeah, but they.
I'm like, why would I give him credit for something he's supposed to do anyway? Like,
I had a manager begging like this.
like, why is that so important? What's going on here? Like, why does that person need that?
I guess perfect attendance is a hard thing to do in outpatient treatment. I don't know, Judge.
Okay, all right. I was like, no. All right.
Yeah, he already got credit for the back card.
Okay. Booker, Mr. Brett Allen, he was looking him up. He has not been transferred. He's not been sent over to the DWI court. And I think he has 2 DWI arrests.
Let's see.
Judge, I heard your announcement this morning about the referrals on T2
Arrest.
DWI arrest. So it's an evaluation? Is it or is he being
No, it's just an evaluation. His case is not being transferred over there, of course. After he gets evaluated, if he wants the help that has been offered, his case gets transferred over there. If not, back to Bexar County. Back to my court. I in County Court 12 want people that have been arrested for twice for DWI to know that there is help here. I consider that red flags and issues of alcohol use. Someone's been arrested 2, 3, or 4 times for DWI in Bexar County. So what I like to say is you will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say no one offered you help for what I consider red flags and alcohol usage.
And understood, Judge. We appreciate that. I just wanted to properly advise him because I told him it was an evaluation. I didn't tell him.
It's an evaluation, and if he doesn't want the help, then he doesn't have to take it. I cannot mandate or order anyone into that treatment, especially court, but he will be given the opportunity to talk to someone about it.
Understood. I just wanted to make sure I properly advised him.
You have.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah. Let's refer it over, Booker.
Go ahead, Judge.
Okay. So what happens, Paul, is that Booker is going to send out the referral. I sign it, you sign it, it gets sent over. We'll give him a reset date. You guys come back. If he doesn't
Judge,
want to
we kind of have a situation here.
Mhm.
He has an assault case pending in the impact court. That case is subject to dismissal. It's set for trial as soon as we enter this plea. So they're expecting us to enter this plea today. If not, we're trying the other case.
Oh, I don't even, okay. I don't know what to say about that. Which court is that, 13 or 7?
It is 13, but it is in the impact court with Judge Stohansky.
So, I mean, you can explain. He understands. He's especially.
I understand. I'll explain it to them. I was hoping to get some resolution today.
And I'm letting the DAs in the 13th county court know what's going on right now.
All right. Okay. What date you give them, Booker?
April 3rd.
Okay, April 3rd. We ready to move forward on Buentello now, Counselor?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we're still working on getting it signed.
Okay, so I mean, did they send it over? Is the issue that on their side he cannot sign?
They can't find it.
Oh, sometimes it goes into the junk mail. We found that a lot.
Let me go back and advise them to go check their junk mail.
Okay.
Judge, are we excused?
Yes, you are. I think Booker gave you April 3rd.
April 3rd, Judge.
Yeah, and he'll
Thank
send
you.
that referral will be sent over today to you, Paul. Okay.
And then Caleb, you're going to let the prosecutor know in the impact court?
I am.
Appreciate you. Thank you, guys.
Okay, I'll be right here, guys.
Anthony Botello.
Yes.
Sir, you have been accepted into drug court. Your case is going to be transferred to County Court 11. Your reset date is April 4th. Well, that's the reset date I'm giving you right now. They may give you a run once you go over there, but you're free to log off. Have your attorney in my office. You're free to go.
All right. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.
Hello.
Isaac Adespi.
Hello? Yes, I'm here.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay, your court date has been reset to April 4th.
April 4th. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Yes.
Am
You
I
can
free
log
to-
out, Isaac.
No, I haven't talked to him yet.
Eden, can you hear me?
See.
You can, we have you reset. I'll call you and text you. You can log out.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Hi, Booker. Thank you. Could I please reset Armando Bernal Jr.? He has a pending felony that the DAs can't make an offer on him yet.
All right, April 5th.
And thank you. Can he log off? He's in jail.
Mr. Bernal,
Waiting for it. Yes, sir.
you can notify detention officers that we're done with you for today and you're free to go back.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Um,
No.
for Victor Trujillo, could we reset him also to find out where he is on his classes for mitigation work?
All right, March 27th.
And could I talk to him?
Yes.
Thank you. And for Margaret Rooney, they don't have her labs back yet, so could we reset her?
I don't see Margaret on.
Okay, all right, thank you. So if I could just please talk to Victor Trujillo.
Victor Trujillo, can you announce yourself? I don't see him either.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much.
No problem. Mr. Campion.
Yes, good morning, Booker. Thank you. I'm here on Mr. Salim Nurani, and he is online. We have conferred. We have already been approved for a pretrial diversion, and I have finally reached an agreement with the prosecutor on the forfeiture part of the case, but he asked me to get it to email the new misdemeanor chief to get approval. We're not expecting any issues, but I had previously emailed Jamisa Jarman, but I never heard back from her. And so I would be sending an email to the new chief of misdemeanor and hopefully getting this approved.
Okay, I will set it to April 6th.
Thank you very much. May we be excused?
Yes, you're inclined about free to log off.
Thank you.
Ms. Brown.
April 6th.
Yes, I just wanted to see if you had gotten the paperwork. I know it just kept like processing indefinitely, but my client has signed it.
Yes, I have everything.
Okay, perfect.
Ms. Morales.
I just wanted to see if you could send that plea paperwork to me again. Although my client received it on Friday and we talked about it, I just need to go. I feel like I need to go over it with her again. Is that possible? She's in the breakout room, and so I wanted to be able to share screen and go over it with her.
Let's see. What I can do. I'm going to email you. I'm going to download what you guys have already signed, and then I'm going to email that to you. And then you can just go over that with her instead of just on all the paperwork all over again.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll be back in the breakout room and I'll come back when we're ready. Thank you.
No problem.
Booker, so we got all the paperwork for Christopher Buentello signed. Are we ready to move forward? Where's Caleb?
Let me get Caleb off, Judge.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes, Mr. Booker, good morning. I spoke with Caleb Bartner, the prosecutor. He's going to file a motion to destroy a weapon and then file a motion to dismiss our case on Kirby Edwards. Do you need a cause number?
No, sir, I got it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, do you and your client are free to log off?
Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Kirby Edwards, did you hear that? You can log off.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Judge, we have Caleb back.
Morning, Booker. This is Tim Roundtree.
Hey, Tim.
Good morning. Can I get in line to confer?
Yes, I'll put you on line.
Thanks.
You can send that wedding back in here, Booker, if you've gotten to them yet. I
Okay,
think they're waiting there. But we'll move forward with the plea. Buentello, if everyone's ready first. I see Caleb, you here? There's Caleb. Okay, all right.
Okay, that's in there, Judge.
So we're back on the record in the case of Christopher Buentello, cause number 701411. Again, with each side state, sorry guys, with each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please.
Caleb Wartner for the state.
Christine Brown for Christopher Benqueo.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Bortello. How are you doing, sir? There's a lot going on.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good.
Are you the same Christopher Bortello who's been charged with criminal trespass?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bertello, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, I have.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, I have. We'll share the screen.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes, I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bortello, are you entered into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes.
What state is there a plea bargain?
There's Your Honor. The plea bargain is for a $0 fine, court costs 22 days, Bear County Jail.
Was that 22 days?
22 days, Bear County Jail. Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Credit for time served, many times run concurrent. At this time, we're not asking if the judgment is satisfied.
Okay. Okay, very well. Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Bortello, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest, find it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward on a $0 fine, court costs, 22 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent. And if there's nothing else from the other side, this case is completed. Sir, I'm assuming that he's going to get enough time with the 2-for-1 to be out soon. There's no felonies pending. All right, everyone's
No felonies pending, Judge.
Okay.
If the jail's doing 2-for-1, he should be out.
Okay, very well. All right, thank you. Everyone is excused. Thank you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
And thank you for your patience with me, Your Honor.
No, it's a learning curve. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Any other ones, Booker? All right, I'll be right here.
No, just the other attorney is going over the plea paperwork with her client.
Yeah, I think it's a good little break to do it quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Charles?
Yes, ma'am. We have a compliance hearing on the docket this morning.
Oh, we do?
Yes, ma'am. For Alcantara.
No, okay, that is not on my docket. Nope. Okay, all right, let me pull that file. Okay, Charles, Mr. Frank Alcantara, Mr. Frank Alcantara, sir, could you unmute yourself?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Okay, so Mr. Alcantara, I'm sorry, you were set for compliance here. It just wasn't on my end. Thank you, Charles, for reminding me. So do you know why you're here, Mr. Alcantara?
Yes, Judge.
Why are you here?
I believe it was to talk about the alcohol monitor that I have and my like what is it called? My money issues that I'm having right now.
Yeah, I'm not, your money issues are something that could be resolved, right? I'm not going to send anyone to jail because of money issues. We all have money issues. What I'm more concerned about is all of these skip tests on the device. Like what the probation is saying is that you said that the device doesn't work, but they're saying on their end that they have no issues with the device. And you have you have a lot of skip tests. Okay, so today is a compliance hearing. You don't need a lawyer or anything. You don't have an MTR. There's no warrant for your arrest. It's like, I'm just giving you this admonishment. I'm giving you this heads up that if you don't get yourself on track, then an MTR will issue. Do you know what an MTR is?
No, Judge.
An MTR is a motion to revoke your probation, right? You're on probation now, right? So there's two choices. You're either on probation, doing your probation, or you can go to jail and do your time. So I'm looking at what they're saying. It's like, I don't know why, what is the issue with the device, and why do you have so many skip tests?
So I actually got a brand new device. I have paperwork of this because the first device they gave me in August, I had that device all the way to about, we're in February, right? So about December, I believe. And every time I would turn that device on, it wouldn't want to stay on and connect to my phone. So I would have to call to the interlock every day. And then after a while, I guess they were getting annoyed as well. And they were saying, well, it looks good on our end, so it must be you. And I was trying to tell them, like, I can take you the device. So I went to a place and they actually switched my device. So now I actually have a new one now. And my old device was not letting me blow into it. I would blow into it and then it wouldn't connect to my phone. So I missed a lot. You're correct.
Okay. How's it, Charles? How many, after he got the new device, are they still reporting that he's done a lot of missed skip tests?
Yes, ma'am. He's doing better now, according to from what I've seen on my report from the officer. But I wanted to bring this up to you, Judge, because I think it's I didn't want to read that in the open air.
Okay.
Over the open court. That's the mental health review referral. Okay. That's from the mental health evaluation.
That my team did, or that Center for Healthcare Services did? Okay.
And I don't know if he's ever been evaluated for placement in the mental health court or not. But
okay.
It seemed to me like with the officer's recommendation for him to be monitored by a mental health initiative officer, I think maybe he should be screened for the mental health court.
Okay. All right.
So he would be a good candidate.
Okay. All right, Mr. O'Connor, we were talking about that part of the order was you being screened by the center. I see that you did get the screening center for the mental health. That's correct, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So what Officer Kimbrough was saying, my CLO, my probation officer, is maybe having you screened by, I preside over the mental health court, besides County Court 12, and having you screened for this case to be transferred into the mental health court. It's just an evaluation. I cannot mandate or order you into that court, but after you have been evaluated, if you want this case transferred over to the mental health court, I would be happy to work with you. Right? I'm reading what the your probation officer, some of the things that they're saying. Okay.
Yes.
I'd like for you to successfully complete this probation if possible. I mean, I have a lot of participants in the mental health court. We'll send the case over to be evaluated. And after you've listened to the evaluation, if it's something that you want to do, then this case can be taken out of the probation and transferred over to the mental health court. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
We'll do that. I'll help Mr. Kimbrough do that. Okay. So other than that, I see that you're doing fine. I mean, they're saying that all of your even though you're skipping a test, that when they do test you, it's coming back negative. So that's really good, right? I mean,
Yes,
I'm
Judge.
hoping, Mr. Kimbrough said that with the new device, that even though you got a new device, you're doing better, but you're still having some skipped tests. Okay. So we're going to see with this evaluation for the mental health court, how that can help you and get you back on track. Okay. I think it would be good for you. But of course, like I said earlier, I cannot order or mandate you in the court. It's completely voluntary. But people that successfully complete it, they do very well. We don't see them back in the judiciary getting arrested again, which is the whole point. Okay. So Charles, you're on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's do that. Let's send them over to the mental health court to be evaluated. I don't know what to say about because I'm reading the numbers, Charles, and I see how many skip tests he has, but I also see that when they do QAs, he's coming back negative.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's look at Alcantara. If you can get on track with this device, you can be off of this device. I mean, you were only ordered to be on it for 6 months. I mean, I think that the 6 months have passed, right, Charles?
Yes, ma'am.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, you do good. You helping yourself that this device is gone. All these troubles could be behind you. But because you have so many skip tests, like here we are having a compliance hearing with you. Here I am, okay? But we'll get you screened. I'm gonna refer you over to the mental health court and we'll take it from there, okay? Charles, was his probation and anything else?
No, ma'am. They just recommended he be transferred to a mental health court officer.
Okay, let's do that. Let's have him evaluate and see if that's something that he wants to do after listen to the evaluation, okay? See if he's deemed eligible. All right. Okay. Thanks, Charles. All right,
Okay,
Mr. Alcantara, somebody's going to reach out to you from the mental health court, okay, with your contact info. Be on the lookout for that email or that call, okay? You're free to go now, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right. Oh, what? What's going on?
Judge, I've got 2 matters. One's
Hunter. Yeah, Hunter's case has been dismissed.
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, let's see. That was number 20. Yeah, 21 of this docket. Number 24. Okay, so that case has been dismissed. What about the other case you had?
Laura, we going back looking at my notes, we applied for the DWI screening.
Okay.
October 24th.
Wow.
And we haven't heard anything back.
Let's see. Booker, is Booker there? No. Booker, I think Booker stepped away. Let's see here. I know they got a new intake.
What was the case that was set Friday?
Yeah, Javier. Yeah, that's it. He was on. Let's see if he's still. Yeah, he's still on. Okay. All right. Let's see if when Booker comes back.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lerma. I think Charles is there. Charles. Let's see. I don't even see. Did Booker get off? The Booker must be in a breakout room because I don't even see his screen. Let's see, Adam. Booker can give Mr. Lerma another date when he comes back out of whatever breakout room he's in. I don't even see him on the screen. Okay, then we can release him. So Hunter is good to go. I'll sign his paperwork, and by the end of the day, his paperwork will be signed. Mr. Lerma, he just needs another court date. Okay, all right. You can walk back there and just ask Booker if you want to. Yep, and Booker will give it to you. Then he'll say it on the screen for Mr. Lerma. Okay.
I'm not waiting on this.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, good.
I mean,
he was.
He's not on any medication right now.
Really?
He's not on any medication because he can't afford it.
Really? So he doesn't have any oh, okay. Oh, that would be great. Maybe we can get him with crystal counseling. Yeah, I think that'd be really good for him. Okay. All right. Counselor, you have something?
Yeah, an off case. It's a neural this client was about to get a lot on his car and he had an appointment for Saturday to get it done. So he had to stick it in the shop.
Okay.
So he's asking for you to extend the deadline 2 weeks or switch him over to portable because he's trying to decide if it's cost effective for him to replace his car or
okay.
or just get a new car.
Okay. Okay, good, being proactive, because pretrial will say something, they will send it over.
That's why I got the text on Sunday. And he said, I'm here. And I do have proof of this smart start. Wait a minute if you want to see that.
Okay. So, see, this was, we did this January 12th, getting there. Okay, so I'm saying, I'm gonna give them 2 more, defendant has 14 days to install the ignition interlock. That's what you're talking about, right? To make that decision, okay. So you can give that to the girls and they'll input that. Okay, great, thanks, Jasmine. Good. Okay, did you see, Adam, about the reset date for Lerma?
Yes, Judge, he's in my office currently.
Okay, all right.
We have not heard back yet from DWI school.
Javier Lerma?
Yes, sir.
Hi, sir. I have your attorney in my office. You're waiting to get spring from DWI court. For right now, I'm gonna reset your court date to April 3rd.
April 3rd. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
No problem. You're free to log off.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Flavio.
Yes, I need a immigration lawyer appointed to my client to get a Padilla letter.
Who's your client?
Felito Pons, 695-805.
Okay, I'll give it a 30-day reset. I'll send it over to Sarah Mae from the PD's office. As soon as I'll set it for, you know what? I'm not gonna give it a 30-day reset. I'm gonna set it for March 6th. And then I'm gonna send it over to her. And then as soon as she gets it back, let me know, then we can set it for a plea if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, March 6th would be great, and we do have a plea agreement. The judge said she wants 180 days, and he will agree to that, and the prosecutor's okay with that.
Sounds good.
March 6th, may I break out with my client?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anthony.
Good morning, Mr. Booker. Anthony Bancroft for Miss Amethyst Norton. I've conferred with the state. This is my first appearance in this DWI. She's currently being held at the Bear County Jail on her probation violation out of the 226th, I believe.
Okay.
And so we're going to need somewhat of a reset to get some discovery moving in my direction. The state's not obstructing. It's a brand new case. And I also need to break out with my client after you release me for the day.
All right, I'm gonna reset it to April 3rd.
April 3rd, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem. And I will put you in with your client, and then you can she can be released to go back from there.
Thank you, sir. And I'll be released for the day as well?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. What'd you think of the game?
It was interesting. I neither one were any of my teams, but it was something good to watch.
Yeah, my daughter went to school with Patrick Mahomes, and it's like to see that young kid have 2 Super Bowls at such a young age. It's like, wow.
Yeah, definitely. A major accomplishment for him.
For sure. For sure. But, oh, by the way, I also appreciate all the resets that you gave Madeline on this case, because my schedule was horrible.
No worries.
All right, let's talk with Miss Amethyst.
All right.
I hope we never meet again, Brandy. Or if we do, it's not where you work. George, what do we got for us?
Carolyn.
Hey, good morning, Booker. How are you?
Doing good in yourself?
I'm doing well.
So the state gave me a different offer. They changed their offer on Dennis Guerra, and I need some time to communicate with him and then figure out what is going to be the next step. Apparently they changed their policies on stuff, and so their offer is pretty significantly different than the last one.
Okay. I will reset this to April 4th.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a
Not a
great
problem.
day.
You too. Ms. Morales.
Hi, yes, I believe we're ready to go. I did see my client on here, but now I don't. Kay Contreras.
Yeah, I think she logged off.
Okay, I think it was probably an accident. Let me get her back on and then we're ready to go. We went through everything one more time.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
Booker, are we ready to move forward on Catherine Contreras? Is everything ready, Counselor? I see she's still in the breakout room.
Oh, she's trying to log back in, or maybe, I don't know if somebody can pull her back over from the breakout room.
Oh, yeah, Booker, you can do it, right? You can take her out of the breakout room, put her.
I don't show her in a breakout room.
Did she log off?
I think she might have. Here she is.
Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, here we go. Miss Catherine Contreras, are you ready?
I'm getting Caleb out too, Judge.
Okay, all right.
We have Caleb.
There we go. All right, Miss Contreras, could you put your head in the screen so we can see you?
Yes.
There you go. There you go. And just unmute yourself.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So we're going to start all over, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Not the supplement, not the cleaner.
There we go. All right. There we go. All right. You ready? I'm ready. You ready? Okay. At this time, the court will call the case of Catherine Ann Contreras, cause number 691774. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Caleb Portner for the state.
I'm gonna step
Lisa
out.
Morales for Catherine Contreras.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Contreras. I know you had quite a morning with us for your patients. How are you doing?
I'm doing the best I can.
Okay.
They diagnosed stomach cancer 2 weeks ago, and the medication they have me on has given me those ticks, and
Okay.
I got to do it. I cannot not take that medicine.
Okay, now we understand. We're getting it done today. Are you the
Okay.
same Catherine Ann Contreras who's had a DWI second?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent to move forward with a plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Contreras, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Okay, that's fine.
Did you get an opportunity to go over that document?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
You go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I think I do. Yes, ma'am, I do.
And did you sign that document?
Yes, I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands a waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Ms. Contreras, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
There is, Your Honor. We're going to waive the enhancement proceeding on Class B DWI.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Entered.
The plea agreement is for a $600 fine, court costs, 180 days Bear County Jail probated over 12 months, DWI intervention course, the victim impact panel live, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 community service hours, and a $50 Crime Stopper fee.
Is this everybody's understanding of the plea agreement?
It is, Your Honor. I wanted to address two things when the court is ready.
Ready.
Your Honor, with regards to the 48 hours of community service and her recent diagnosis, she is on significant medication due to her diagnosis of stomach cancer. Is it possible for her to do a donation to the food bank for those 48 hours rather than appearing somewhere to complete those?
Actually, in County Court 12, we give everyone that has been vaccinated 24 hours of credit. And if you've been boosted, it will give you an extra 5. So you can earn 29 hours of credit towards the 48 hours assessed, because I do consider getting vaccinated a community effort. We do work with 3 nonprofits, the food bank being one of them. So you can buy your hours out. It's at $7.25 an hour, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And that goes for each one. That's the standing policy.
Okay.
All she has to do is show a picture of her bad card if she's been vaccinated, gets to the court, to the probation, or to her probation officer, And they all know they get their, they'll get that 24, 29 hours of credit. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And then in addition to that, since it's been on ignition interlock already for some time, is it possible to get any credit towards the 6 months?
No, that was for a pretrial. That, you know, that wasn't anything for me. That's just, she's on bond waiting for her case. So when she gets put on probation, and because this is her second DWI, it is mandatory. So even if it was her first DWI, I would have still done it because just the sheer number of DWIs.
Okay.
Ms. Contreras, I heard you say that she had been diagnosed with stomach cancer.
That's correct.
Is that what you said, ma'am? Miss Contreras, I don't know how you perform the pretrial, if you got violations, if you're still drinking, but I think that with with your diagnosis, I can see, I know that you got sent over to the DWI court, ma'am. I mean, I'm saying this to you that I don't think your oncologist would like to hear that you're still drinking if that's in fact what's happening, okay? Now's the time to completely put that out of your life. Would you agree?
Yes, ma'am, that's fine.
Okay, very good. Anything else, counselor?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. All right, Ms. Contreras, how do you plead to this charge?
I think we put down nolo contendere.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest, finding it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a DWIB, a $600 fine, court cost 180 days in the Bexar County Jail, probated for 12 months, a DWI intervention, a VIP live class, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours community service, and if you, the court will accept those credits. If you're vaccinated, just show your proof with your card, copy of your card. $50 to Crime Stoppers. I'll set supervisory fee at $35. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
If there's nothing else from either side, Ms. Contreras, I'll follow your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Ms. Contreras, I want to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's a probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Contreras, you are a resident of Bexar County?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. All right. Good luck to you, Ms. Contreras. Look for that little join button. Everyone's excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on and taking care of this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your time.
Thank you. Let's see. I see we still have Mr. Richie Booker. Who is this attorney? Was that Adam Cobb? No.
It's Teresa.
Oh, yeah. What are we doing with that?
It was supposed to be a plea, but she is out of the country.
Okay, all right. Well, at least he came. Good for you, Mr. Let's reset it.
Your Honor,
Yes.
is there any way that we could move forward with it? Because I know that she's not present, but she did fill out the paperwork and everything
Sir,
last time.
how do you think that we can move forward with your plea and you don't have your attorney present?
Do you think I could get it maybe another attorney maybe?
No, that's not going to happen. Like, we're just going to have to reset it, okay? Your attorney, I'm assuming you paid for this attorney, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay. This is court appointed, Booker?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right. Let's just reset it. Let's do,
She's
let's do
going
this.
to be back on the 24th, Your Honor, just so you know.
24th is, what Monday is? Is that a Monday?
No, Judge, it's the last Friday of the
Okay.
month.
I'm looking at my calendar. I'm sorry, Mr. Ritchie, like you have an attorney appointed. I can't move forward with your plea. Okay, so I'm looking at so that's about 2 weeks.
Just she has a vacation letter on to the 5th. I can reset it for March 6th.
Okay. Okay. She'll get the emails. She'll get the emails, sir.
So your reset that's gonna be March 6th. Your attorney will be back on March 5th. So I'm gonna reset it for March 6th, and then you can enter that plea in at that time.
Okay.
You're free to log off, Mr. Ritchie.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
You too.
Ms. Norton, you spoke with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can notify the detention officers that you are free to go back as well.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Ryan,
Ryan.
I just need to get a reset for Claudia Cervantes. She was re-referred to drug court by the DWI court staff because they are at full capacity.
Ms. Cervantes, you know court starts at 9 o'clock now?
I do, and I do apologize. I was not aware I had court today.
I got her
as
the
soon
meeting
as-
ID really late as well.
Yes, I received it kind of late. If not, I would have made prior arrangements like I typically do.
Okay, your reset date is gonna be March 20th.
Okay,
And you are free to log off now.
okay, thank you.
And that's going to be in person, Claudia. The court's switching to in person only.
Okay, no, so March 20th and what
Mm.
time?
9
9
a.m. in County Court 12.
Okay, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Booker, what is up with Bernal, the Bernal case, the jail case?
Bernal. Yes.
Well, I see Bernal right there. You see CC12 Bernal. I'm assuming that's his name. Oh, it's number 5 on the docket. Number.
Yes, Judge, that one has been reset. There's a.
Oh, so okay, so the jail can just take it. Okay, well, you could just take it out, Booker. Does he know it's been reset?
Yes.
Okay, all right, very well. Okay, who do we have in the breakout rooms?
Charles was just talking with our last plea.
And I know Tom is still here trying to do a plea with his client.
Kendra, what's going on?
Have y'all talked to Tom? He's his client. Here's Tom right here. Tom, are you guys getting it done? The paperwork? I think he's talking to Kendra, right, Kendra?
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Contreras, you can leave. Okay, you're done, right, Charles?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
So the case with Tom, what's going on with that one?
Well, he's here in person. He had a warrant, but Tom and we're trying to do the paperwork, right, Kendra? Tom,
Yes,
have both sets of paperwork done? The courts. He's going over it with his client right now.
All right, Caleb or Kendra, when are you guys gonna run down and do it in the courtroom since everybody's there?
Everybody. Tom said they have, somebody could come down and do it. Oh my God, I hope that poor lady, Charles, did you see all that medication she's on? Lady, if you do not stop drinking. I'm serious, ma'am. You do. I was trying to have a little, oh boy. You do not need to be drinking alcohol with all this medication that you're on. They don't listen.
So does she currently have stomach cancer or?
She said she just got diagnosed 2 weeks ago. Did you hear? And I'm like, okay. We sent her to the DWI court too. She got sent to the DWI court. Caleb, thank you for catching that. Brett Allen Robertson. So
Yeah.
So Charles is telling probation, like about, what about everyone needs to be on device.